we did a unit on the solar system. And that unit was done in September. And my kids had never really learned about the solar system. They didn't even know that Earth was a planet. And we went through this whole unit about the solar system. And of course, I drilled into them all the planets, and I even taught them about Pluto. And they knew that Pluto was once the ninth planet, but not anymore. And at the end of that school year, we joined up with a team of third graders, or no, I'm sorry, fourth graders, and we went to the Science Museum in Lafayette. And our Science Museum exhibit was on the solar system. So I thought, okay, we learned about this in September. This is like May now, and I don't really, and I really didn't know what these kids were retaining. I taught the unit, they understood the unit, but once it was done, I thought, okay, well, that's it. And we walked into this science museum with regular fourth grade kids, and one of my students looked up and said, Miss Emily, that's a telescope. Galileo invented the telescope. And I thought, oh my God, you actually remembered that. Holy cow. And they were answering questions about the solar system from what they had read. And I was blown away. And that moment is what sold me. Because at that point, I knew that the curriculum worked, that they were actually learning and they were retaining this information. And since then, I've had plenty of just, aha moments because I have kids now that will do something and they're like, oh, we learned about that last year. And I'm like, you still remember that? Because you don't know what these kids retain. And the parents are just floored by what they go home with, the knowledge that they go home with. Um, and I hear it all. Oh, I didn't know my kid could read. I didn't even know my kid knew what Saturn was. And they're amazed at what these kids are coming home with based off of unique.